In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to crop an image in Miro. Whether you're new to Miro or you've used it before, this tutorial will guide you through the process step by step, ensuring you can navigate with ease. To get started, the first thing you'll want to do is head over to your Miro account and visit your boards page. This is the central place where all your creative projects live. So sign into your account and access your dashboard. Once you're on the boards page, take a moment to find the specific board where you'd like to work on your image. Simply click on that board to open it. This will take you to the canvas, a versatile and open place where you can unleash your creativity. Now, it's time to either add a new image you want to crop or select an existing one on your board. To do this, click once on the image. You'll see a toolbar pop up, and from that toolbar, look for the crop tool. It is typically represented by an icon of two intersecting lines forming a square, just like you'd find in many image editing tools. Clicking on this will activate the cropping function. Once the crop tool is activated, you have different options for how you might want to crop your image. The first option is custom. With the custom cropping option, you can drag the edges of the cropping box to precisely select the area of the image you wish to keep. This mode gives you complete control over the final dimensions of your image, allowing for personalized edits. If you prefer predefined shapes, Miro offers several. You might consider selecting the circle option. When you choose this, your image will be cropped into a perfect circle, which can be particularly effective for logos or profile images, giving them a clean and modern look. Alternatively, there's the square option. This is great for creating uniformity, especially if you're dealing with a series of images and you want them all to be consistent in shape and form. Another useful option is the portrait crop, ideal for images that are taller than they are wide. This is particularly useful when you're working with images that contain people or vertical elements. For images that are wider than they are tall, consider choosing the landscape option. This can enhance the framing of images, especially if they include scenic views or group shots that emphasize width. Lastly, there's the wide option, which is excellent for banner-style images, providing a broad view that captures more lateral detail without overwhelming height. With all these options available, you're sure to find a cropping format that suits your needs. Once you're satisfied with the chosen crop, simply confirm your selection and your image will be cropped as desired. Remember, these tools are here to help you present your images effectively, enhancing the visual storytelling of your board. That's how you crop images in Miro. Happy creating!